Hello everybody, it's your boy Mintleaf, YouTube's most skill issue gamer. Welcome back to another episode of Arknights. Today we're going to be going through the normal stages of Adventure That Cannot Wait for the Sun, the latest Arknights event. Is this the anniversary event? I think it is. Anyway, let's go with AS-1 warm-up. On this stage, this was the team that I used: Fang, Ansel, Paprika, Midnight, and Cruz. It's a super simple stage, honestly, because, well, it has to be as simple. It's AS-1. Now, the new mechanic of this event, let me lower the volume a little bit, is that for this event, there are these crystals that will slow down your operator's attack speed by a lot. And what needs to happen is you need to destroy them by hitting them 10 times. As you can see, they will also transmit the damage to the other crystals, but it will be half. The efficiency will be half. Anyway, deploy Fang as usual. She's my vanguard to start generating DP. I couldn't say her name. Paprika here on this tile, then Midnight here. And as soon as this is done, kill off this enemy, retreat Fang. Don't worry about these crystals. So these crystals will get destroyed by your operator's attacks. But as you can see, once they've been destroyed, once they've been purified, that means this is a light green color, they will transmit the damage to the other tiles. Basically, like I said, these things will lower your attack speed by a lot, your operator attack speed by a lot. I'll show you guys. In fact, I think I'll just show you guys. Okay, I'm gonna drop Fang here just to show you guys. Look how slow she attacks. Very slow attack speed. Just retreat her. Yeah, but thankfully it's not a damage base, it's a number of hits based mechanic. So if you have high attack speed or you have multi-attack like Cruz, see this one that shoots 2 in a row, it's probably for the best. Or if you have damage over time works. So if you have 6-star thorns or blue poison 5 stars, those work too. Okay, a lot of enemies incoming. Activate Paprika to chop them down. Chop. And last 4 enemies.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. And that is it for AS-1. Okay guys, let's clear AS-2 Special Museum Operation. I cleared it with these 5 operators: Fang, Cruz, Ansel, Paprika, and Beagle. Also another super easy stage. I thought it would be quite difficult because there are 2 lanes to defend, but at least for me, with my trust level, it's quite easy. Okay, drop down Fang, begin generating DP as usual. Beagle on this Cruz on this tile. Excuse me, they're not the same. To help DPS. Ansel facing down to cover all the operators here. Paprika can be placed on this tile. I almost placed it on the wrong tile. Facing down. And as you can guess, Beagle will be right here to the block. And this will basically be enough. You can kind of AFK. Also at the last, we can also put this one. Deploy this one called a Pure Crystal, which will connect all of the crystals in the adjacent 4 tiles. That means it will spread the damage, which is going to be useful because these little stick guys will, as you can see, they're dropping crystals, which is supremely annoying, but it's okay, we'll get to them eventually. Also, they cannot drop on your block operators. They can only drop once I believe they go to the center of the tile, or at least they've stepped into the tile. If you block, they're not counted in the tile. Yeah, I think I remember that's the mechanic. If you block them, I mean, if you don't deploy an operator on top of them, they don't spawn the crystal if you block them. Okay, can this guy please go aim at my Paprika? Thank you. Paprika still doesn't need to use her skill yet. She's still very healthy. Don't worry about Beagle. Beagle has more than enough defense. 636 for a 3-star defender is pretty good, honestly. And there you go. See? Super simple. Only 1 medic was needed. I wonder if you can even do it without a medic.
I think we did all right.
Okay, and that's it for AS-2. Okay guys, let's clear AS-3, taking me out to the Grand Bazaar. There is a very annoying enemy here, this guy, called the Angry Stampede, who will absorb power from the crystals to provide barriers. Now barriers will absorb damage, not a shield. A shield will absorb the number of hits, like Mud Rock. Okay, so this is the team that I have: Fang, Vanilla, Cruz, Anakil, Ansel, Hibiscus, Paprika, Beagle, and Stewart. I tried not to use Stewart, but I just don't have enough damage. So yeah. Anyway, immediately deploy Fang here. Drop down Hibiscus here, Cruz here. The block. And then deploy Vanilla down for extra damage. Deploy Anakil here. Okay, activate Vanilla skill. As you can see, this guy, he just absorbed, and now he's from the crystals. And now they all have a barrier. Drop down Paprika here. Paprika will help to defend the bottom lane. Drop down Beagle here. Okay, that enemy died, that's fine. Sorry, my Vanilla died, not the enemy died. That's okay, that's perfectly fine. Deploy down my medics. Beagle is on the top lane. Beagle on the top lane and Paprika on the bottom lane. This is cannot be interchanged because this guy will go to the top lane. Anyway, by the way, almost forgot to start laying down the crystals, so we can start transmitting the damage to all the crystals here. Okay, Stewart here facing right. Stewart's main job here is to just deal damage, and also when this guy comes, he will kill off this guy, because this guy has high defense, but I think he has 0 resistance. Yeah, he has 0 res. Okay, anyway, now it's just kind of AFK. Okay, the enemy is approaching the Beagle. Just activate adding skill, I guess. Can also activate the Beagle skill. Even if one of them makes it through, that's fine, because we still have Fang. And Fang can do the job. Wonderful. Thankfully, I did not retreat Fang. And you can see that guy died really fast. If I did not have Stewart, Cruz would have taken a very long time to beat him.
Impressed by everyone's performance.
Okay, and that's it for AS-3. Okay guys, let's clear AS-4 with 1 core operator, which is 4-star Perfumer. S1, S2 works. I mean, you could just go ahead and borrow any sort of AoE medic. AoE, okay? AoE medic like the Lopsis or Nightingale. That's 2. The Lopsis Nightingale from the friend unit. The rest of the team: Fang, Vanilla, Paprika, Midnight, Beagle, Cruz, Perfumer, and Lava. Can you imagine that? The healer is the core. That's pretty funny. Anyway, as usual, immediately deploy my Vanguard here. Vanguard number 1, which is Fan. Vanguard number 2, Vanilla. Because the first enemies will spawn from here and go from the left side. Okay, Cruz not here, not yet. Actually, yeah, Cruz can be deployed here. No, wait, no, my bad. Cruz is over here. Okay, after that, Perfumer here facing down, or your AoE medic facing down. Okay, now we're just saving up DP for 1 more character. By the way, as you can see from this annoying carriage right here, whenever they pass a tile, they will drop a crystal. Kind of like the little stick man that drops the crystal, the stick bug that drops the crystal, but this one doesn't speed up. It will only speed up if it is injured. Okay, I think that's enough here. Let's retreat Vanilla. Deploy Midnight. Deploy Beagle on this tile, on this side, and Paprika on this tile. Now these things have a pretty high damage, but this one I think does more damage. So this the Birdman does more damage than the carriage. Anyway, activate what's it called? Activate Lava skill. We can deal AoE damage. If I need to, I could just also activate Paprika skill. In fact, I'll do that right now. to start chopping down this crystal, the carriage here, who is super annoying. Okay, you can see there's this bird man over here as well. This carriage is slowly getting destroyed. Okay, a little bit here, you see that this carriage is blocking. So Popoka is being held. The carriage is taking out spaces from block counts from Popoka. So I'm just going to deploy Vanilla at the back to prevent leaking. Okay, everyone is coming here to annoy me. Activate lava skill. And also activate midnight skill, because this carriage will also go to Popoka. I think it will all go to Popoka. Okay, I think the carriages will all go from the right side, and then oh no, this goes to the left side. I can't believe I forgot about it. Anyway, midnight skill is still up, so we can do some good arts damage to it. Those carriages are also weak towards arts. Anyway, this is it for AS-4. Okay guys, let's clear AS-5. Oh, I almost pressed that one. A job for a museum collection. There are some new enemies for this stage. This is the team that I use: Vanilla, Fang, Popoka, Midnight, Hibiscus, Ansel, Beagle, Lava, and Cruz. Now, the new enemy is a ranged arts enemy who is super annoying because on certain tiles, this enemy will have a very long range. And you can probably guess it's on the crystal tiles. And also, there's this new device though, decrystallizing totem, 25 DP. It will basically clear all the crystals in one single line. Anyway, drop down my, what's it called, my DP generators, my flag vanguards, deploy Cruz here. Now I'm just gonna have to save up for my lava. Okay, lava on this tile facing down. No need to activate her skill yet. Drop down Answer here, face down. Drop down Hibiscus, facing to the left. This guy's kind of annoying, you can see. He does quite a lot of damage because he does arts. Okay, after this proc, retreat Vanilla. Drop down Midnight. Retreat Fang. Drop down Popoka, and drop down Beagle. You might be wondering, oh no, what's going to happen though? How is Popoka going to do anything useful? Well, let me tell you, she is still going to do something useful. Because enemies will leak, since, you know, Beagle is blocking. Anyways, you can see these crystal guys are dropping down a lot of crystals here, making this entire place full of crystals. So I think all the little stickmen will spawn from this box here. And then go make a U-turn. And now this is the new enemy, like I said. I think I'll show you guys. On the crystal, you see the range is huge. But now if I destroy the crystals, the range is basically gone. Remember, this guy here deals arts damage, which is super painful. Thankfully, its defense and resistance aren't too high, so my Cruz and my lava can destroy it quickly. Okay, same thing like I said over here. This is the next wave. I can activate lava skill, increase her attack speed by 50, which is pretty good to be honest. She has 642 arts damage. Also, again, same thing here. Okay, remember to let these stick guys walk past this tile here. Otherwise, they will just drop the tile and then it's wasted. Okay, do this. Activate Popoka's skill as well. Let's clear out these crystals here as well. And then the rest will be cleared out by the operators. Activate Beagle skill, even though it doesn't do anything. Activate my medics. Right now, okay, lava skill is ready again. Lava's kind of funny, to be honest, as a 3-star. I know all the splash casters kind of suck, but she does okay damage for plus 50 attack speed, which is kind of funny. Anyway, that is it for AS-5. Okay guys, let's clear AS-6. Whispers of the Past. On this stage, I'm going to be using a co-operator, which is going to be Elite 1. Okay, guys? Note that the recommended operator level is Elite 1 level 50. So I'm just going to go... You can bring in only Elite 1 operators, and you go find a friend with Mountain. Okay, so Elite 1 Mountain is more than enough. S2. And this is the rest of the team: Fang, Vanilla, Beagle, Cardigan, Cruz, Ansel, Lava, and Stewart. As you can probably guess, because I am borrowing Mountain, this stage has a particular lane that needs to be guarded on its own, which is right here. Anyway, immediately drop down my DPS, so my Vanguards,
They probably won't make it to tomorrow.
to get some DP. Yeah, let's do this. Drop down Cruz here. Cruz on the left, on the right, doesn't matter. Gain DP. Drop down my Defender number 1. And over here, Defender number 2, just in time. There we go. Perfect. Okay, Mountain on this tower facing up. And then really start doing this. Also on the left side, let's drop down my Stewart.
Understood.
Let's drop down my Ansel. Also, by the way, what is the matter with this guy? Why is he glowing? Because on the crystal tiles. Also, I hope I can get enough DP. I'm gonna retreat Fang. Spawn a decrystallizing totem. Anyway, with these guys, the problem with these guys is that they will do DOT, not AoE, DOT arts damage, which, as you can probably guess, hurts a lot. Because he does DOT arts damage, but his attack speed will increase a lot on these tiles. So on the crystal tiles, those guys will have very high attack speed, which will kind of stack up all of the DOT. Yeah, or the arts DOT, which not a lot of operators can withstand. Even like I tried it with Gummy, even Gummy fails, or actually Mountain on Elite 1 will die. Also, that these snake guys, you see these weird looking snake carriers, walking snakes, that they have crystals. When they die, they will release crystals in a 3x3 square. Okay, so you can just use the decrystallizing totem here to erase this line, so that this clawman will not be on the crystal. Also, same thing here, erase, because otherwise they will shred your Cardigan.
Down you go.
You think they look scary? No, they don't look scary at all. They are not scary as long as they are not on the crystals. As you can see, both my Beagle and my Cardigan are doing just fine, with a bit of help from Ansel. I think they have higher resistance, I think. I need to check the wiki again. Anyway, that is it for AS-6 with just one Elite 1 6-star. Okay guys, let's clear AS-7, who you call in pet. On this stage, there is a mini boss, an elite enemy called Mio the Eager Examinant. This little cat will deal art splash damage in a cross and also gain bonus attack and HP based on the number of crystals on the field. Now, sounds scary, so that's why I'm going to be borrowing my friends. Actually, I could borrow my friends' Logos S3. Of course, I have my own Logos S3. I would highly recommend with the module. This is S1. S1 is not powerful enough. I'm just going to use my own Logos. I think this Logos will work as long as you have the module, so which is like minimum level 60. The rest of the team, Myrtles, Courier, Scavenger, Lava, Beagle, Cutter, and Hummus. Wait, Cutter and Hummus are technically any sort of good lane holder. Maybe if you have Blaze. Blaze alone can defend the entire top lane. You have Mountain. Thorns might need a bit of time.
Never mind.
Also, if you're wondering how to borrow a friend's Logos at Elite 2, have one Elite 2 unit of your own, I highly suggest Myrtle. Because once you have Myrtle at E2, you can upgrade her masteries for her S1, which is this skill that gives you a lot of good DP. Okay, 2 Vanguards as usual to start generating my DP. I feel like this is a little bit of an overkill, but it's fine. I can deploy Logos a little bit later because his S3 has a little bit of heli drop potential. It's 30 out of 45, so you only need 15 seconds. Okay, over here, let's just spam Lava skill.
At your service. Your orders.
Should hold the line,
Your orders.
and then immediately retreat Courier, drop down Hummus for AoE damage, true AoE damage by the way. Retreat Scavenger, drop down my Cutter. So carriages will spawn from here, and then these crystal bugs will spawn from that side. Drop down Beagle. Beagle is more than enough to handle all of them. Anchor of them. No, I don't even need a healer. Okay. Mio has appeared. Just immediately activate Logos' skill. By the way, Cutter S1 or S2 doesn't matter. I highly recommend S1 on Hummus. If you guys are, like I said, if you guys want to use Hummus and Cutter. If not, like I said, any super strong, what's it called, lane holder will work. Maybe Blaze Elite. Blaze Elite 1 with just her S2 is more than enough. Maybe you have one extra medic to support her. La Pluma, if you have La Pluma, the 5-star Reaper also works. If you have Executor Altar, I mean, what else can I say? He wins. He just wins. Okay, so Okami Mio is dead, and now we're just waiting for Logos to charge his skill again, so that we can take out this other carriage. Activate Lava skill here. Don't worry about these. By the way, don't worry about these plane guys. I forgot to mention earlier. These plane guys, as you can see, they will drop crystals, but they will also lose HP. So they're kind of kamikaze bombers, which is funny because we're in Egypt and not Japan. Anyway, those kamikaze bombers, they will actually not deduct any life points. If you go to the files, they will only deduct 0 life points. Okay, and that is it for AS-7.
Excellent team, Doctor.
Okay guys, let's clear AS-8, Ends of the Sands. This is a relatively slightly challenging stage because there's a rather tough enemy that I will show you guys later. This is the team that I use, Myrtle, Korea. Co-operator is 6-star Aya, S2, preferably with the module. So we can res shred even better. You see res minus 25% with the module. No, she doesn't res shred, but she does give herself extra attack. Oh no, she does. She ignores 10 res. Anyway, Gummy for healing, Spectre S2 or any super strong lane holder, Mountain, Blaze, and also one good AoE source, Pinecone. I like Pinecone a lot because she can do quite a bit of damage. And also she can ignore resistance, ignore defense. Anyway, immediately drop down Myrtle facing up. Take out these crystals here. Now drop Courier on this tile facing up. Activate Myrtle. And as soon as I have enough DP, just drop down Aya. I probably should have deployed Courier over here instead, which is kind of a dumb move. It's okay. Deploy Spectre here to deal AoE damage. Okay, these enemies super annoying. They have very low defense and resist, and I think they only have like 100 defense and 0 res. But every time you hit them physically, they will gain defense. Every time you hit them with arts, they will gain res. So they're kind of like the opposite of the enemies from the Lone Trail event. Yeah, so the Lone Trail event, you guys remember. Let me drop down Pinecone here for good damage. You guys remember from the Lone Trail event, enemies will get weaker the more times you hit them, but here enemies will get stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Good song, good song. Anyway, Pinecone is just here for some extra DPS, honestly. Again, she does have the defense ignore, which is very nice. Aya has the res shred, so we can ignore this guy even though he might get a lot of defense. A lot of res. The attack is actually quite high, 1,500, so you have to be careful with this guy. For some reason, the first mummy guy will... he will actually idle there for a while. I don't know why he wants to idle there, but I'm happy he does. Okay, clear out the enemies. Clear out the enemies again. Good old Pinecone. Cute Cone, as everyone likes to call her. Boom. Auto attack. Come on, shoot. Come on, shoot. Shoot again. Okay, time to save up her charges for this guy right here. Also, by the way, they have increased taunt. So not only will they become stronger over time, they have increased taunt, which is a big problem. You can see Spectre is doing quite well. Okay, this one will not idle, so I'm just going to activate Spectre. This guy does a lot of damage, 1,500, remember? But my Spectre also does a lot of damage because she's an Abyssal Hunter. Come on, Spectre, wake up. I know you can. And you're good to go. Go, find Cute Cone. If Spectre dies, it's okay. If Spectre doesn't die, it's even better. And there you go. Mission complete.
Let's grab a nice dinner after we clean up the battlefield.
Okay, that is
My
it
treat.
for AS-8. Okay guys, let's clear AS-9. Farewell to the past. There is boss stage. Zubayidamu the Timeless right here. This stage is, I'm going to show how to clear it with only 4 operators. You can use 3 operators for a trust farm. This is technically also a good trust farm. You just need to swap out Aya S2 with the module to Logos S1 with the module, Saria S1 with the module to Shu S1. I'm not sure if the module is very necessary, but Shu Sanctuary is very good. And then also a pianist, you can just change him to Baby Blaze or keep him if you have him. Also Gravel is just there to block. Now the reason why I chose Opianus is I chose this specific lineup is because I want to try something with the older operators. Yeah, I know Opianus isn't technically an older operator, but that the guide I just said, Logos, Shu, and Blaze has 2 new operators. 1 limited operator, by the way. This one has 2 old operators and 1 new operator. None of them are limited. Anyway, once I have enough DP, 43, Aya S2 facing down, Sarah on this tile facing anywhere. Now I'm just gonna wait for enough DP for Opianus. You see this guy? I won't be able to get my Opianus down in time. If you have any potentials, of course you don't have to worry, because then you can deploy your Opianus in time. And now I'm gonna put him here facing up. If I had like an extra potential on Aya or Saria, I wouldn't have to worry. I wouldn't need Gravel. Anyway, pure crystals here, basically to connect all of them, and basically we will clear the field in one go. For this stage, you will have 10 of those pure crystals and the decrystallizing totems to help you out. So Zubaydam, what does he do? As you can see, he's being very annoying over here. Number 1, he will shoot in a cross and create crystals. Number 2, you can see he's channeling right now. He will target 3 operators, hit them, and put down crystals in a cross. Very annoying. This is phase 1. Phase 2 is, I think phase 2 is a little bit easier, but also super annoying because he gains a very thick barrier. Also, both in phase 1 and phase 2, he will take reduced damage if he is on crystal tile. My god, look at Opianus, he's just shredding all the enemies. Okay, he laid down the crystals. He will take a lot less damage now. So I'm going to clear out with the totem. And then Opianus is back to being super strong again. Broken. He just you can see he's chomping through the boss. Okay, this one, the timing, he will actually use both his skills in one go. That's why I waited until after he bombarded all 3 of my operators to put down the totem. And now you can see, just look at it. Look at the HP that's going down. Opianus is just wrecking him with 4k attack. Okay, phase 2, Zubaydamu. When he revives, number 1, he will create a big area of crystals. Explode, you see, a big area of crystals. Number 2, he will absorb power from the crystals and create a barrier, kind of like that enemy. Also, I want to clear out the crystals here. Number 3, wait for his letter skill. Okay, he's channeling this skill. Same like in phase 1. He will deal a cross damage to all your operators, or 3 operators at most. But this time, what is very good is that he cannot place down his crystals. Okay, but if he is on a crystal, like I said, he will take reduced damage. And now he's gonna get his stupid barrier back again. Oh no, he didn't use his attack. But yeah, phase 1, phase 2 Zubaydamu is kind of easy, to be honest. It's just that he can do this to increase his own survivability, and he has a lot of annoying crystals. I think the strategy I would recommend is to quickly beat him into phase 2 so he stops summoning crystals. Remember, in phase 1 he summons crystals a lot. In phase 2 he cannot summon any crystals. So he's a lot weaker in phase 2, and you don't have to worry about the crystals screwing over your operators. And there you go, that is it for Zubaydamu the Timeless. That is a very weird name for me to say. But yeah, that is it for AS-9, and that is it for all of the normal stages for the event. Adventure That Cannot Wait for the Sun, that is the longest title, I believe. And yeah, Stay tuned for the EX stages, as well as the S stages, as well as the MO stage, of course, the massive operation, kind of like Annihilation. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Minleaf, YouTube's most skilled Asia gamer, signing out, and peace out. Wishing you guys the best in your adventure that cannot wait for the sun. Roll credits.